Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Free Range Diva. I wanted to jump on here today really quick because I have kind of a mini haul or a medium-sized haul that I wanted to share with you of new things that have come into my life recently from a disparate amount of places. And I have been waiting for my Pharmaca order to show up, so it finally showed up today, literally 8 days after it shipped. But so now I have everything that I needed that I wanted to show you, and it's all sitting here in front of me, so let's just get started, shall we? I'm going to start with an order I placed at MotherBear's Handmade. It's an Etsy shop, and they make makeup, and I had seen I was on Be Vegan. She had used a particular eyeshadow that they had, and I fell in love with it. So I went to their Etsy shop and ordered it and a couple of other things. And so I'll just show you now. First of all, everything comes in these little bags, and they have, this is so cute. They have, here, let me put this down for a second. They have little hearts in the bag. And it's all packaged up really nice and really secure. And the owner actually sent me a couple of extra things because she was apologizing because it took so long for the order to get here, which it really didn't take that long at all. But thank you very much. I really appreciate these few little extras that you threw in. But so this is the first eyeshadow. This is, they go by numbers. And I believe this is number 310. It says that I ordered 310 and 314. So I will check their website and let you know exactly which number it is and what it's called. But this is the color right here. It is a brown with a teal flash, and it is so gorgeous. Here you can see it on my finger. And then I'll show you, that's what it looks like on the hand. And you can kind of see that teal flash. It is just gorgeous. And with brown eyes, I really wanted a color that would play up, you know, my eyes and kind of bring them out. So next video, I will be wearing this for sure. And then the other shade that I got is more of a soft purple. This is it here, and again I'll put the color right over here, so and the number that goes with it. But this it doesn't really look like, there you can see it on my finger, and it doesn't show up that much on my hand. It's right there, but it's just a very it is a purple, believe it or not, and it's a very soft, sort of a purplish hint. Very much an everyday wearable color, and I am so looking forward. I think I'm going to try an eye look putting both these two shades together. Their prices are really good. You can get, I believe, they're $8 per pan in just if you just get the pan, and then for $2 more you can get the case that it comes with. So if you have like a Z palette, you can just get the pan, or if you want the case, it's affordable to get it as well. So yeah, I got the two eyeshadows, and then she threw in a lip balm, which is really cute. This is going to go on my, oh, you can't see that. There we go. So that's gorgeous, gorgeous color. And it's definitely a balm. It's sheer, right? And so I'm looking forward to wearing this, particularly in the evenings, because my lips tend to get very dry. It feels amazing. All her products are all natural, very, very clean, and just really the quality on these shadows. They stay where you put them, which is really great. And so I will, you know, obviously have more once I actually start working with them. I'll have more to say, but for now, I'm really, really happy with the purchase. And then she also threw in this cute little shave oh my gosh, shave soap. And this has a very light fragrance, but it's really, see how pretty that is? And these products are handmade, and I'll link all the info to her Etsy shop if you want to check out, to see more of her products. But Angelica, or Angelica, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, is her name. And MotherBear's Handmade is the name of the shop again. Then I went to Petit Vour to order some samples because Kahina Giving Beauty has made some perfume oils, and they sounded so intriguing. I really wanted to try them out, and you can get samples on Petit Vour, so I got a sample of each. Fez is one and Essaouira is the other. So here is the sample size. This is Essaouira, and Essaouira is a city in Morocco. It's a beach town, a beach community, and in the 70s it was very hot. A place to visit for people like Bob Dylan was there. I believe Hendrix was there. A lot of 70s rockers were there. It's an artist colony, and this fragrance is supposed to, I guess, evoke the essence of what Essaouira is. And so the notes in here, according to the website, are light rose, sandalwood, geranium, and lavender. And when you first put this on, the first thing I get is the geranium. In fact, that's all I get. And I have rose geranium essential oil, which I use, and to me they smell, this perhaps is a little less acrid, but that's exactly what I'm getting, is a lot of rose geranium. Now, this that's the good news. The sort of not so good news about this fragrance is that it doesn't last. This sort of rose geranium hit lasts maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then it starts to dry down and evaporate into something else. And that something else sounds, to me, smells like it might be something really, really beautiful, but then it's gone. And so it's been very frustrating. I have tried putting it everywhere and, layering on a lot of it, and it just will not, it doesn't last for more than about half an hour. And it's so sad because, I think that the fragrance, the more I wear it, the more that I wish that it lasted longer, because I feel like once those other woodsy sandalwood notes start to come out, I believe that it's a beautiful sort of balanced fragrance. But like I said, it's gone. I mean, it's literally gone in half an hour. So Essaouira was not good for me. However, Fez, which is another city in Morocco, is gorgeous. I love this fragrance so much. It's more of, well, here, I'll read you their notes, what they say it is. Fez, they have rose and orange blossoms, patchouli, vetiver, ylang-ylang, with lingering hints of cumin and clove from the spice market. And I'm glad they said spice market, because that is really what this smells like. It smells just so full of spices and these sort of deep, sensual and not so much tropical. It's much more exotic, Fez is. And this lasts for hours. I have worn this all day and have loved, at the end of the day, it smells just as good as it did in the morning. It's just unlike anything I've ever smelled before. I can get the floral notes on top of that, of the the exotic, and it just kind of makes it more interesting, more of a question mark. And I love spicy scents. And if you're not, like, I'm not a big fan of patchouli, but I don't get a big patchouli hit in this. I don't get really a hit of anything. In particular, it's just everything sort of works together in a seamless, beautiful fashion. I love this fragrance. I really, really do. It's not unlike anything I've ever smelled before. So you can go to the Petit Vour website and check out these two fragrances, read more about them. But the Kahina Fez is definitely two big thumbs up from me. And the other thing, while I was at Petit Vour, I also picked up, while I was picking up samples, I wanted to try the Axiology lipstick formula. So I picked up this sample of a color called Devotion. Here it is here. It's supposed to be a pinky brown, but honestly on me it's more of a coral brown or an orange brown. I mean, even looking at it here, it looks like an orange brown. It has a lot of sheen and shimmer to it, and it is a very, very moisturizing formula. I mean, it really, as long as it's on your lips, you know, I can put them on my lips when they're very dry, and they feel like I've put on a lip balm. In fact, applying it, the application, it's really slippery like a lip balm, much more so than like a lipstick. I'm wearing it now, in case you're wondering, and the thing, the only downside, I guess, is that it slips around so much that I'm afraid that it's going to start traveling into places that I don't want to travel into. Lines, especially, I would think that if you had, you know, those kind of vertical lines here along the top of your lips, this probably would travel right into those lines, because yeah, even now it's dried down a bit. I probably put this on an hour ago, and it has dried down a bit, but it's still pretty slippery on my lips, and it doesn't last. I mean, the minute you drink something or eat something, you have to reapply, because it does not have, at least this particular color anyway, does not have staying power. Now they do make maybe a lot of different colors in the Axiology line, and I know from one color to the next the formula might vary a little bit, but it has really, really good ingredients in there, lots of butters and oils, you know, nourishing for the lips. But yeah, it just doesn't stay on very long. And I think the full size is, it's $20-something for the full size. So, you know, I don't know that I would ever want to purchase a full size, at least not in this particular color, because it is really, really shimmery. Hopefully you can tell. And like I said, it doesn't feel like it's going to be there for very long at all, especially now that I'm really talking. Moving right along, I also went to a website called Garden of Wisdom, which was recommended to me by Marie over at And the Color Green. And I wanted to put together some ingredients for a hair and scalp oil, a DIY that I'm working on. I'll be putting, you know, I'm going to actually, now that I have all the ingredients, that's why I was waiting for the Pharmaca order, because one of the ingredients that I needed for the hair oil was in that order. So now that I have all the ingredients, I can show you, I purchased from Garden of Wisdom this amla oil. Amla is a berry from India. It has a lot of vitamin C in it. And in addition to being very nourishing for the scalp, this is supposed to help change your hair back to its original color from gray, particularly if you're prematurely gray. Now, I don't know that that's going to happen for me, because I've long since, although I started going gray at age 22, which I've been doing some research, and I think that is largely because of a mineral imbalance in the body. But anywho, this is supposed to help bring your hair back to its original color. But so I got the amla oil. I also picked up, dropsies. I also picked up some moringa oil to go in the hair, into that hair oil as well. And they threw in a sample of rice bran oil. So Garden of Wisdom, if you don't know, it's a great site if you need just raw ingredients for things. They also have their own skincare line, but If you're looking for things like different types of clays or oils, things that you want to do, you know, in a DIY like a mask or something, they're a great resource to get ingredients that are high quality and at a really good price. So in the same vein, I picked up from Pharmaca to go in that hair oil. This is their grapefruit seed essential oil. So that was the ingredient that I was waiting on to go in the hair oil. And so finally, it arrived today. Another ingredient that I picked up at the store to go in the hair oil is this hibiscus tea. And I'm mentioning this because I got it for the hair oil, but then I tried it. And this is really, really good. It's bright red when you steep it. And it has a very refreshing, sort of fruity flavor. Hibiscus has many medicinal qualities, and I won't go into those now because, you know, that's a whole nother story. But aside from that, it tastes really, really good. I love this tea. So this is from Traditional Medicinals. And if you're looking for, particularly now that spring, it's getting a little bit warmer, this would make an excellent iced tea with maybe a little honey or orange juice mixed in with it. But yeah, this hibiscus tea is excellent, excellent. And then I also picked up, I got the roller lash back in my life. So yay, I got my favorite mascara. I picked up, this is at Macy's, you can get these sort of minis for $12. Which is great. The full size tube is about that long, and it's a little bit unwieldy for me, so you can save a little money, and this is much easier for me to work with. So the roller lash is back, my favorite mascara. And then last, let's just quickly go through my Pharmaca order, and it's just supplements and things like that. I have had a hard time finding these throat lozenges. These are lemon and zinc. And they work really well if you've got a scratchy throat or a dry cough, which I've been dealing with lately. So these are from Zand, and these are corn-free. The rest of the Zand lozenges, you know, they have different types with different ingredients, but they do have corn or some corn derivative in them, but these do not. I also got, because it's that time of year, Sinasalia. This is my sinus allergy remedy, that homeopathic that I take. And then vitamin D3, I picked up some more vitamin D. I was getting low on that, and I was also getting low on my magnesium citrate. So these are two core supplements for me. And I like to get them at Pharmaca because, well, this is a Pharmaca brand, but Pharmaca always has good prices, and this particular day they had a 30% off everything, so that's why I picked up that order. All right, everybody, that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the products, let me know in the comments below. And for sure, I will report back with the hair oil once I put that all together, and with the eyeshadows to let you know how those are working out. So until I see you again in my next video, I wish you all a lovely day and a lovely week. Take care, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.